Welcome into Davis High School for Davis Star basketball on the KSL, on KSLSports.com, on the Rewind Sports Network. Dusty Lister with you. Home opener for the Davis Stars as they welcome in the Pleasant Grove Vikings. And this game, I play almost every year. Going to be a lot of fun. PG coming off of their last weekend, having the Hoop Fest, a national tournament at Valhalla. We'll see how they bounce back tonight. And for the Davis Darts, we saw them a week ago opening up their year with a big win at Bonneville. And we'll see tonight where the Darts can continue to pick up the pace for Coach Chad Sims. And the starting lineup for the Davis Darts going to be number 22, Ike Morgan, number 4, Zach Fisher, number 10, Caden Eggett, number 5, Alex Fisher, and number 2, Colby Wicker. And for PG, and again, is why I was hesitating just a little bit to go through PG, I don't see Isaac Garrett going tonight. So don't think he got hurt last weekend. Get in it. Did have a chance to talk with Coach Randy McAllister, the outstanding longtime head coach at Pleasant Grove. So it looks like they're going to be shorthanded. The Riker Mickelson, along with Braun Roberts. Yeah, there is Isaac Garrett. Isaac Garrett going to be out there, along with Makai Peterson. And Michael Minton, a young man we got to watch a lot last year. As you mentioned, the head coach for Pleasant Grove, Coach Randy McAllister, been around for as long as we've been covering Utah High School basketball. Coach McAllister has been the head coach at PG, one of the longest tenured coaches left in the state of Utah, if not the longest current tenured head coach. I'm sure there's going to be someone that's going to yell at me and say someone else, though. You hit me up, let me know. And then for the Davis Arts, we mentioned led by Coach Chad Sims, the state championship just 2 years ago in the COVID year 2020 when we kicked off the Davis Star basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Could be a lot of fun to watch this Davis Star team. Graduated so much talent from a year ago, so much senior talent from a year ago, and to be able to watch them battle throughout the year is going to be a lot of fun. And, of course, welcoming in the shot clock here at Davis High School as well. They do have some mechanical or some digital clocks on either end of the floor, as their other ones will be in shortly. So opening tip going to be controlled by Davis. As here's Ike Morgan. Fisher back to Morgan. Going to drive on Minton. Back out to Colby Wicker, pardon me. Up top now, Caden Eggett. Eggett outside to Alex Fisher. 7 on the shot clock. Fisher drives the baseline. He goes out of bounds off of PG. We're going to be able to hear Isaac Garrett a lot tonight. We saw him in the Utah Top 50. As he put 7 seconds on the shot clock, as they're trying to figure that one out. As they're trying to run that one down. Again, they don't have their established shot clock, so there's going to be a little bit of administration to this tonight. And the shot clock is reset to 7 seconds. Morgan into Fisher. Shot clock did not start. Quickly on the run with Garrett off the steal. Isaac, good defense and is fouled. Initially good defense, and I believe it will be Zach Fisher, yes, picking up his first personal foul. Mind you that our clock is unofficial, is that our clock in the building did not start. So about 6 seconds ahead as Isaac Garrett terminates, send outside to Braun Roberts. Braun gives it up to Mickelson. Back up top, straightaway 3 for Braun Roberts. It'll be fun to watch Braun Roberts develop this year for Coach Randy McAllister. As here's Alex Fisher, hands off to Zach Fisher. Wicker on the drive, gets some contact on a bucket. Isaac Garrett stayed straight up. Did not draw the foul. Davis into the full court press out of the make. Makai Peterson, whoa, man, to get a little nervous when a defender gets hung up on the back. Number 2 on Zach Fisher. 6:42 left in the opening quarter. It'll be Riker Mickelson to inbound. Up top with Mitten. Mitten hands off to Braun Roberts at that 3 on the opening possession for PG. Out to Roberts. Roberts goes off the dribble. Nice take, couldn't finish. Mickelson fights for the rebound. His putback won't go. Roberts with a backside board, and he's got the first 5 points for PG. See the length, which is a hallmark of Pleasant Grove basketball for the last almost decade. We had all years with Van Komen and others, even before him. Go on the baseline. The ball is poked away. Loose ball picked up by Mickelson. Riker leaves it for Garrett. Isaac drop it into Mitten. Good patience there, and maybe a 3-second violation. Yes. So turnover to PG. As we'll get our unofficial clock synced up inside the building. 5:40 left in the opening quarter. Coleman Atwater saw him the Utah top 50. Come in the game for Coach Sims. Now Wicker. Straight away with Eggett, back outside of Wicker. Wicker got Garrett off his feet on the drive, sending back out. Atwater nails the 3, and we are tied at 5. Great job of ball movement. Atwater was planted there waiting for that pass as Mitten drives and one. Beautiful take and finish there by Mitten. And it'll be Mitten at the line for the +1. The PG to even come into the lane there. Just seated the offensive board off the missed free throw. As we dip under 5 minutes left in the opening quarter. Ike Morgan hangs in the lane, got to give it up. Sends it back out to Fisher. Cut off by Mickelson. Atwater along the baseline to Eggett. And that pass is going to get away from Atwater. And yeah, I would say backcourt. Didn't think it was touched by PG. It'll be Pleasant Grove basketball as the offense for Davis a little out of sorts. We talked about Davis opening the year against Bonneville. This PG team got a couple more games over the weekend. We mentioned the Fight for the Fight Hoop Fest at Valhalla. Lost to Cypress. I'll tell you what, that's a team in 6A we're going to have to deal with is the Cypress Pirates. If you haven't followed Utah high school basketball the last 3 years, you would not be aware how good Cypress is. As Isaac Garrett's nice pass into Mickelson for the 2. And a 4-point lead for the Vikings. Atwater. Oh, nice move. Atwater up and under. That's 5 points in a quarter for Atwater. And now a traveling violation on that far side. So turnover to PG as we're just under 4 minutes left. .355 left in the quarter. We'll get our unofficial clock synced up. Up top with Wicker. Wicker on the drive, takes the bump, and it crawls in. No +1 as the defender left his feet. Official saying he went straight up. I mean, normally I call that the Region 1 special, but usually it's a charge. But, man, I can't believe there wasn't a +1 there. We'll see if that continues throughout the night. If post players leave their feet, as long as they go up, straight up, that, it's kind of that verticality thing. Backside rebound to Mickelson, stripped away by Fisher. Blue jerseys giving chase. Fisher swatted away by Braun Roberts. And now a foul in the open court. Could be charged to Colby Wicker. How about the block from Roberts? Go Gadget arms. Here's Michael Benton. Out to Mickelson. Whoa, there's a traveling violation to Mickelson. So a little disjointed to get started in this one. Outwater's got 5 in the quarter. Nice pass on the baseline. Another block to Roberts. Eggett got it back, left it short. No doubt worrying that Roberts was going to be able to go after that one again. So missed opportunity for Davis after the turnover. As Chase Chandler hands off to Minton. Minton to Garrett with Atwater on him. Size advantage here for Garrett. Isaac, strong take. Too strong off the buckle. Can't get the board, now on the run. Fisher off on the 3, backside board taken by Wicker. Atwater reset the offense up top with Ike Morgan. Morgan on the drive. Garrett got him from behind. 3 blocks to the post for Roberts and Garrett as Braun Roberts off on the 3. And then we have a loose ball foul on the rebound. Going against Pleasant Grove. And the foul be charged to Riker Mickelson. Number 1 on Riker, the 4th team foul. The first team foul on PG. Got 4 team fouls on the Darts, 1 on the Vikings. As Wicker walking into the front court. Nice pass on the baseline, and Eggett able to finish it without one of the Twin Towers down there. Eggett found that layup a little less contested than if Roberts or Garrett were going after it. As Makai Peterson gets along the baseline and lays it in. So tied up at 11. Fisher to the corner. Ike Morgan to Eggett, down to Atwater. Seven on the shot clock. Atwater short on the shot. 2 possessions left in the quarter. Garrett, nice pass on the baseline. Makai Peterson trapped underneath and trying to get a little pocket pass off, and Fisher is fouled here in the corner. That foul will be charged to PG's number 25, Chase Chandler. His first, team second. So Alex Fisher will come off as Jonathan Gordon will come on for Coach Sims here in the final moments of the quarter. Shot clock is on as the game clock down to 35. Shot clock at 29. Eggett outside to Morgan. He thought he was going to slip on that screen and did not. Miscommunication on that one. About a 3-second discrepancy of our unofficial clock and the game clock. So 26.5 as the shot clock is turned off. A phrase I've been waiting to say in boys basketball. For 17 years, I've been waiting to say that. Shot clock turned off here at the end of the first quarter. Minton. Good defense by Morgan. Down to 10. Minton. Give it out to Garrett with 3. Isaac Garrett, extra pass. Man there, can't get the layup. That will not count, as Colby Dean could not get the bunny to fall. As we go to the second quarter, tied up at 11. Home opener for the Davis Darts. You're watching Davis Dart Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.
Other universities didn't fit into my life.
They said I'd have to quit my job to go to school.
They said it would take me 4 years to graduate.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time. Courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
Salt Lake Running Company is inspiring our community to move with purpose, embrace adventure, and consciously connect to their bodies. Exercise is essential, now more than ever. Take control of the chaos and make time for you. From the gym to the trail, SLRC can help you find the focus to define your finish line. Visit one of our 5 locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
Welcome back in at Davis High School. Dusty Lister with you. Again, Davis Start Basketball on the Rewind Sports Center presented by Heidemann and Associates. Go to utah.law for a free consultation from the experts at Heidemann and Associates, whether it be setting up a business, if it's personal matters that feel like you got wronged, go to our friends at Heidemann Associates, get a free consultation. They're there for you. Go to utah.law. And there's a steal. Ike Morgan, but Isaac Garrett was given chase. Wisely circled out. Here's Eggett. Oh, not well able to keep it in play was Davis. Kobe Wicker. Try not to say old names that are tied to numbers. They're still stuck in my head. So if you hear me pause for a moment, I got so used to the Davis names the last couple of years. Is on the drive and picking up the foul, or drawing the foul, is Caden Eggett. And Eggett will go to the line for 2 free throws, as that is the 3rd team foul on the Vikings in the half. First free throw good by Eggett. Of course, number 10, a storied number here at Davis High School. Most recently worn by Grant Cottrell. Very solid player, state champion. But Jesse Wade, former Mr. Basketball, was number 10. So 13-11, the lead for the Darts. Inside to Dean. Dean can't get a little jump hook to go. Braun Roberts with the board. Left it short, got it back, and a stat stuffer +1 for Braun Roberts. How about the stick-to-itiveness of the big man? Love the game of 42. Showed range on the 3 on his first bucket of the night. Rebounded well, got a couple of blocks as well. And the free throw is good. So completes the 3-point play and gives a 1-point lead to Pleasant Grove. As Alex Fisher. With Jonathan Gordon outside with Eggett. Now to Atwater. Fisher had that one slapped out of bounds. Good defense by McKay Murdoch. You got to come and see McKay Murdoch. His family gets the reference. Ike Morgan on the baseline. Atwater, step back 3, back rimmed. Rebound to Fisher. Atwater on the baseline. Minton hits the deck, no call, I think rightfully. Back to the corner. Atwater off on the 3, backside rebound taken by Chandler. Here's Murdoch, goes back into the corner to Braun Roberts. Braun, a little junction jumper, won't drop. Fisher tips it up, couldn't get the rebound initially. That ball goes out of bounds. And it'll go Davis basketball. As Garrett and Mickelson will come back on for Coach McAllister. Colby Wicker will come on for Jonathan Gordon. As Murdoch and Chandler come off the floor for the Vikings. So it's Morgan, Wicker, Fisher, that's Alex Fisher, Atwater on the floor, along with Eggett, as that ball is knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Darts. On the try, the ball got poked away. Minton hit the floor, couldn't get to it. Atwater swings it back up top. Angled three for Fisher. It was online, but short. Shot clock down to 4. Did not hit the rim. Got to get a shot up. Eggett cross court at the horn. And that's a shot clock violation. I know this is a Davis feed. Bill Francis can see I have a smile on my face. The shot clock has been something I have pined for, like I said, for 17 years. When I first came in, we only had 2 officials on varsity games. They become brutal thing. Got the 3rd official. I'm not saying that's why it happened. I'm not saying it's not why it happened either. But now get the shot clock. And I said the last bastion for Dusty Lister is to get the restricted area in the paint. As Garrett has that one slapped away. Oh, offensive foul on Isaac Garrett. Or no, traveling violation. I apologize. It's not going to be a foul. Atwater on the angle to Wicker. Wicker to Eggett. Oh, nicely done by Wicker. Couldn't complete the reverse layup. Isaac Garrett with the board. And gives off to Mickelson. And Mickelson draws the foul. And that'll be charged to Ike Morgan. And that is his 16th foul on the Darts. As Dean comes off in favor of Ryan Hadley. .355 left in the half. Inside to Mickelson. Can't get it. Garrett there for the board and put back. 3-point lead for the Vikings, 16-13. Eggett back out to Morgan. Morgan on the drive, got stuck in the air. Yeah, offensive foul. Left his feet without a plan. He got hit with the foul. So Morgan will come off the floor. Is Isaac Garrett on the drive, and he is fouled. The foul charge Colby Wicker, number 2 on Wicker, and that's the 18th foul. We'll put Garrett at the line for 1-and-1. Zach Fisher checks back in the game as Garrett hits the front end. And we'll get one more. First two-score lead of the night. Bennett Wright also checks in as Caden Eggett will come off. So Wright, Fisher, and Atwater on the floor as Garrett goes 2 for 2 from the stripe. So shot clock needed to be adjusted. Remember, home opener for this, for everybody here at Davis. The whole operation, getting the shot clock set up, first time they've done it. Going to take a minute, but it's well worth the investment. As you're going to have a foul on the drive. Be charged to Michael Mitten. And no more will the shot clock be more appreciated than the state tournament. At the end of quarters and halves. No more taking the last minute of the quarter at the state tournament. Up top of Fisher. Goes out to Wicker. Shot clock down to 18 seconds. Right, terminates, gives back to Atwater. Atwater in the lane, gets over the top. No, he did not. Garrett with the block. So mention Garrett and Braun Roberts. It's going to be quite the 1-2 punch in the post. At a loaded 6A. The three will not go for Ryan Handley. And now a loose ball foul on the rebound and go against Isaac Garrett. It's number 2 on Garrett. As Alex Fisher will come off in favor of Mike Morgan. We're going to get close to a 5-second call, and Coach Sims takes a timeout. We'll see if he goes full or 30 here. 30-second timeout. Give us a chance to remind you to watch our videos. Dana and I came out with the boys basketball preview show. We talk about this loaded 6A classification. We talk about Region 4. I mean, you go up and down that region. It is going to be one, as always, a very, very competitive region. Region 1 and Region 4. Region 1, we talk about the reloading with Davis. Fremont's got a lot of players. Syracuse was the team that made a deep run to the state tournament, returning Erickson. We'll see how Farmington does without Colin Chandler. Weber's got some players, but there are a lot of guys in Region 1 and some good teams as well. It is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Region 1 and Region 4 in 6A. Morgan breaks the press into the corner. 3 from Fisher is long. Rebound to Garrett. Nice move by Mitten. Got into some contact. No call. Got the board back. And it stays down. Thought that ball was going to pop out of the rim. Did not. And it's a 7-point game. 20-13. Davis was stuck on 13 for a bit. Could find someone to get a shot to drop. It's Atwater in transition for 3. His second. And Atwater now with 8 points unofficially in the first half. Curtis Pettengill will get us those halftime stats at the break. But a well-timed 3 from Atwater. Garrett, nice up and under move by Isaac Garrett. Atwater on the angle here to Fisher. Fisher on the drive. Got stuck in between and throws that one away, taken by Mickelson. Inside of a minute left in the half. Mickelson. Oh my goodness. Some of the shots that PG's been gotten to fall have been so impressive. Another up and under move there by Mickelson. No doubt had to do that to get over his older brother, who is a standout player. For Coach McAllister, and played with Van Coleman and Casey Brown. And that ball poked away. Coming the other way. 30 seconds left. And nice job of getting back by Wright to slap that ball out of bounds. .29 seconds left in the half. Oh, nice move by Roberts. Couldn't finish, but the rebound taken by Eggett. 20 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Now a foul to Mitten. And I think I've got him with... I saw the coaching staff saying 3, but the PA said second. .15 seconds left. Davis needs a bucket to close out this half. Fisher back up top to Morgan. Morgan back out to Fisher. He'll pull for 3 and hits. Big time 3 as the horn sounds. And that'll do it. End of the first half. It is. We had time left on the clock. I don't know why it stopped. There it goes. A little confused there. As we go to the break, it is PG 24, Davis 19 off the 3 from the corner by Alex Fisher. You are watching Davis Start Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. We'll go to halftime and we'll be right back.
Salt Lake Running Company is inspiring our community to move with purpose, embrace adventure, and consciously connect to their bodies. Exercise is essential now more than ever. Take control of the chaos and make time for you. From the gym to the trail, SLRC can help you find the focus to define your finish line. Visit one of our 5 locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
And welcome back in to Davis High School. Dusty Lister with you here on Davis High Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Halftime score, PG 24, Davis 19. Of course, Davis get that three-pointer right at the horn from Alex Fisher. Leading scorer at the half for the Darts, Coleman Atwater, 8 points. He and Braun Roberts both with 8 points in the first half, pacing the way for both teams as we are underway here in the second half. As it is Morgan, Alex Fisher, Colby Wicker. And here's Eggett mishandling that ball, goes off his hands. And also Zach Fisher starting for Coach Chad Sims. And for Coach Randy McAllister, going to be Mickelson, Garrett, Roberts, Mitten, and Makai Peterson. As Isaac Garrett hangs, can't get it to drop. Rebound taken by Colby Wicker. Wicker quickly ahead to Fisher. Fisher along the baseline, but goes out the leg there of Mickelson. But we'll stay here with the Darts. Morgan to trigger in and does. Nice drive. Can't get it up. Yeah. Basket interference. That ball was inside the cylinder. Yeah, absolutely. Right idea, wrong execution there from Zach Fisher. I thought that ball was inside the rim. Chad Sims is like, no way. Coach McAllister is like, yeah, they've exchanged some funny words here at midcourt. I thought that was correctly called. Chad, I know he's going to go back and rewatch this, but Chad, I thought that was right. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll be able to slow down here, but live, I thought that was the right call. As Braun Roberts keeps that ball high and finishes. Been super impressed with Braun Roberts. Dane talks about Braun in our basketball preview video. As there's a foul on the drive against PG. As that foul goes to Braun Roberts. Number 1 on Braun. Finally, a basketball player to be called Braun for a reason. They'd have it be accurate, not just some shortening of a name. Eggett has that one knocked out of bounds, trying to hit the cutting Fisher. And they'll say off of Fisher. Thought maybe that went off PG. They say off of Fisher. As Coleman Atwater will come back on in favor of Colby Wicker. Davis going to try to pick up the pressure. Cross court, Mickelson. Mickelson sends out to Garrett. Isaac takes the bump, still hanging on a pivot. Sends out, Mickelson chased off the three. Drives across off. Garrett comes in for the rebound and is fouled as he tries to go back up. It'll put Isaac Garrett at the line as the foul be charged to Caden Eggett. So one team foul apiece here early in the third. And Isaac Garrett, a good free throw shooter. Mentioned him part of the Utah top 50. A great run this fall. Hits the first. His improvement from what we saw a year ago to the fall and now here in the regular season, mighty impressive. As he hits both free throws. (28-19). Davis has got to find some offense. It was Coleman Atwater, as mentioned, 8 points in the first half. Someone's got to step up here for the Darts. Fisher trapped, and then they're going to get the foul on Garrett, I believe. Number 2 on Isaac. Nice strong move by Fisher. Can't get it. Garrett skies for the board. Now on the run up to Mitten. Blocked by Atwater. They're going to get him with the foul. So the foul to Atwater. So I'll put Michael Minton at the line for 2. Hits the first. And I know for Coach Sims, it's frustrating. The offense has been quiet. This game was 11-11 in the first quarter. It's been tough sledding offensively since then. Only 8 points to show for all the effort. Trailing by 11 points. So since that point, 11-11, 19-8 in favor of PG. Oh, Morgan traveled. Yep, could not keep that foot pinned. Turns it over. As we're going to resync up this clock here. We got 5:14, clock down to 5:20. We'll match it up here just momentarily. As nice drive and hit there by Mickelson. Official timeout. No. I don't know if it's a clock issue or what have you. And they're making sure that the shot clock would reset because they had an issue with it resetting. Wanted to make sure it'll work. To mention, it is not the permanent clock system that is being used tonight. It is a temporary clock system that is being used for the shot clock. They're just testing it, making sure it's going, because they've noticed that it had not been resetting. And it's done remote. I mean, it's a wireless operation here. And we mentioned the first home game for Davis, so the first time that this crew been asked to do this. So, a lot of patience needed for that. As Atwater comes off the screen. Fisher drives at Mickelson with cut off. Here's Eggett. Strong move inside. Nice job there by Eggett. Series of moves in the bucket. Nice job getting Isaac Garrett off his feet. As Garrett drives, comes a jump stop. Sends out to Mickelson. Ooh. The trap comes. Minton gets that off to Roberts. Roberts splits the defenders, can't get it. And the rebound taken by Fisher. They have numbers as Braun Roberts hits the deck on one end. Good job by Minton getting back on D, cutting off the ball. And now you'll have a foul on the drive here for Kobe Wicker. Third team foul on PG. As Egg will inbound. Dean set to check in. As Roberts came over for the block, and Wicker able to get it off the window, and back-to-back buckets for Davis. Back down to single digits. 32-23. Halfway through the third. Up top with Mickelson. Now Garrett. Now Minton. Strong take by Isaac Garrett. Couldn't get the circuit shot to drop. Extra possession here. Reset the shot clock. Roberts out to Garrett. Isaac. And it crawls off, and that ball's out of bounds off of Mickelson. It'll be Davis basketball. As Dean will come on for Roberts. And Chandler comes on for Peterson. We'll resync our clock at 3:16 as it's now 3:20 in the building. Again, that clock is unofficial. Apologize whenever it gets off a little bit. Along the baseline, and now a backside foul as Mickelson tried to go Jordan on Malone on the steal on the baseline. That picks up the foul. One thing that Jordan did not do some 24 years ago, nearly 24 years ago. Still hurts. As Atwater backs out. We're near side with Fisher. Working on Dean. Fisher in the lane, lost the handle. Now Atwater's Garrett went for the steal. Atwater the corner. 3 on the way, off the mark. Rebound to Eggett, and the fresh shot clock. Sent up top to Atwater. Atwater hangs and hits. 10 points for Atwater. And it's a 7-point game. The clock froze in the building here. It was sitting at 2:33. Kind of explains what's going on here. There's a steal. Eggett. And it's a 5-point game. A timeout taken by Coach McAllister. A terrific response for Davis. A 7-0 run. 32-27, 2:18 left in the third. You're watching Davis start basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
As always, Rewind Sports Network presented by Heidemann and Associates. Go to utah.law to find a law office nearest you. Get a free consultation. Just let them know that Rewind sent you. Again, that's utah.law. Heidemann and Associates, they're there for you. As I mentioned, you didn't trust Justin Heidemann, known Justin for virtually my entire life. Both of us from Wellington. So go ahead and go to Heidemann Associates. 5-point game on a nice run here for the Davis Starts, an 8-0 run. Garrett goes inside to Dean. Dean cannot get the point-blank shots to drop. Eggett chases down the loose ball. And here comes Atwater. Shot clock took a minute to get reset there. These are the kinks and things we have to work out. The shot clock down at 25. Sends out Atwater. Drop it into Eggett. He got around his defender, and that's off the backboard, not called. That was clearly off the backboard. As Garrett gets the block, come back the other way, Minton has that one slapped away. Loose ball taken by Davis. Oh, and they're going to grant the timeout to Chad Sims. Chad Sims cannot believe there's no goaltend. I gave credit on the basket interference. That was clearly off the backboard. Remember, in high school basketball, you can slap the backboard if you swing and miss. But if that ball hits the backboard, my understanding, because high school basketball is a little different, my understanding is that if the ball hits the backboard, it's just like the NBA. But if the defender goes for the block and slaps the backboard, missing the ball, that is not goaltending. If it's the rim, a different story. But if it's the backboard on the swing, nothing there. But Chad Sims making sure he pled his case. The official made sure he understood that he hurt him. That is a full timeout. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back as Dusty will come off his soapbox. So we'll be right back. You're watching Davis Start Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
Welcome back into Davis High School. Dusty Litzer with you. Coach Sims still, he still can't believe the non-goaltend. Again, that's 4 points on this end of the floor that he's going to be frustrated with. It'd be a 1 point game, right? You had the basket interference, which I thought was correct. Then that goaltending that was not called, I thought incorrectly no call. But 4 points on this hoop that Coach Sims is frustrated with. I would say it's 2. But nonetheless, notwithstanding, Davis basketball as Atwater can't get it. Loose ball taken by Fisher. Cannot go up, and Fisher's going to draw a body foul. The foul goes to number 5, Ryan Hadley. Number 1 on Hadley. Quickly inbound into Fisher. Sends back out. Nice extra pass. 3 in the corner. Back rimmed. Rebound taken by Fisher. Another offensive board. Inside block from behind by Garrett. That length, once again, a factor here. And now a foul down low on Eggett on the entry pass into Dean. Mitten goes into Garrett, the high post. Garrett faces up, double comes. Isaac goes through it. No call on the travel. And he gets the bucket. 7-point lead for PG. Frustration continues to grow here for Coach Sims. Inside of 40 seconds, down to 35 on a rolling clock. Shot clock at 25. Eggett for 3. A little force 3 there from Eggett. Oh, ball tipped right in the hands of Fisher. +1. Fisher has been Johnny on the spot in the last minute and a half, 2 minutes on the offensive glass. That's his 3rd offensive rebound in the last couple of minutes. And when you're around the basketball, it's going to favor you. Yeah, Fisher hits the free throw. Shot clock is turned off. Into Garrett. And Isaac going to be fouled. Into Garrett. Our clock didn't start. Clock in the building did. Garrett with the bucket with 11 seconds left. And yeah, the clock did not start. They had the whole possession with the clock stuck at 11 seconds. We'll see what the officials have. Our clock got stuck as well. We'll see where they put it back. 6.9 showing on the clock at the moment. 11 seconds and the ball went through the hoop. And it had been sitting at 11 for that entire possession nearly. So put 7.6 on the clock. Eggett, hands in, 5 seconds. Wicker on the drive, got Garrett off his feet, draws the foul. They're going to have to put time back on the clock, about 2 seconds. They got about 2 seconds they got to put back on the clock here, as it'll be 2 free throws coming to Colby Wicker. 7th team foul. They'll put 2.7 on the clock. So Wicker gets 2 free throws. Can't get it to go. They actually called that on the floor. Garrett at the horn. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. We go to the 4th quarter in a 6-point game. PG 36, Davis 30. You're watching Rewind Sports Network's coverage of Davis Start basketball on KSLSports.com.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with
Start of the fourth quarter. Dusty Lister with you here at Davis High School. Again, Davis Start basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Every game for the Davis Starts will be right here on KSLSports.com, your home for online state championships. Dane and I will have you all the way through the 6A state championship games at the Purple Palace, just right up the road at the D Event Center. As we'll be having all 30 games from Monday to Saturday right here on KSLSports.com. Of course, other classification will be covered by other partners as the March to March is on as we are in week 2. Mind you that on December 9th and 10th, we have some special coverage be coming your way as the Holiday Hoop Fest is coming back for its second year to the state of Utah. Lehigh High School, schools like Duncanville, Faith Lutheran, and others coming in from the state of Texas. We're going to take on the powers of the state of Utah. Also, girls basketball going to be joining the fun as well. Sierra Canyon coming in. It'll play against Lone Peak. DeSoto, Texas also coming in. Going to be a lot of fun. All 16 games. We'll be right here on KSLSports.com. I didn't see the... In fact, they called it 1-on-1. So I thought that was funny. It was a 2-shot foul. It ends up going 0 for 2 from the line here for Colby Wicker. I was really frustrated. Well, I want to say frustrated. I was confused, I should say, at the end of third quarter because it was a foul on the shot. I thought maybe they called it on the floor because Wicker missed the free throw. Garrett took the rebound, chucked it down the floor. So they gave the uncontested free throw, meaning no one in the lane, the open lane free throw there to Wicker as he ends up going 0 for 2. The ball will side out to PG as Wicker is not get attended to. Yeah, Garrett grabbing the ball, taking off, really sold the officials. They got together in between because we have a little delay to get started here in the quarter because the officials were talking with the desk, the scorer's table, getting everything situated. So a 6-point lead for PG. As they go inside to Garrett, double comes, sends to the corner. Good idea, the pass got away. Chandler couldn't corral it, so turnover. As we go back down the floor. PG also going to pick up some pressure as obviously a blood thing here with Colby Wicker. He'll come in for Ike Morgan. Atwater hands off to Fisher. Fisher was big on the glass in the late in the third quarter. Going to drive at Roberts, give it up to Eggett. Eggett doesn't get Garrett off his feet, does on the pump fake. And another foul to Isaac Garrett. Number 4 on Isaac Garrett. A big one to the big man. We'll see because Mickelson and Peterson coming on to see if Coach McAllister is going to go a little smaller and not go with his twin tower lineup. As another missed free, that's 3 straight missed free throws here to Davis. Think about this, would be a 3-point game with made free throws. So Chandler and Garrett will come off the floor. Second free throw here for Eggett. And he gets the second. So 36-31. As Bigleson gets that in to Mitten. Peterson on the drive is fouled. And the foul will go to Jackson. They'll probably go to Zach Fisher. Inbound into Roberts. Braun, fall away, no. Rebound. Taken by Colby Wicker. Chance to cut it to a one-possession game with the bucket. Atwater on the drive, can't finish. Thought he'd get the contact call, no contact there. Now on the run, Mickelson, Eggett had the ball, but ran into Atwater. As Peterson goes out to Braun Roberts. Big fella misses the 3, and another rebound to Fisher. Fisher on the drive. Nice pass into Eggett. And Eggett couldn't get it. Roberts was down low, and Roberts has a couple of blocks. A little quick on that, and in good hands here by Wicker on the other end. Out of bounds off of Wicker, no foul. They'll inbound along the baseline with Pleasant Grove. Getting a little out of sorts. Coach McAllister going to take a timeout. And we will take it as well. And we'll be right back.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
.6:22 left in the fourth quarter. It'll be PG basketball on the baseline. Foul situation is 18 fouls for PG, so Davis will be shooting free throws the entire half. 5 team fouls on Davis. They quickly inbound into Minton. Couldn't get it. Rebound taken by Atwater. And now Alex Fisher on the run. Send to the corner to Eggett. Minton with the steal. Good hands, quickly on the run. Hadley. Give it up Mickelson. Mickelson with Wicker, sent out, 3 on the way, short, and the rebound to Alex Fisher. Colby Wicker. Give it up to Eggett, got Roberts off his feet, goes hard to the hole and finishes. The big fellow went for the block and opened up the lane. And it's a one-possession game. And now we have a 5:36 stoppage again to get the clock. And again, I will take all the stoppages to get shot clocks reset and proper, as it is stuck at 30 once again. And then it caught up, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Roberts has that one slapped away. Fisher couldn't corral it. There goes Atwater to the floor. Jump ball. Possession belongs to Davis. So essentially a turnover forced by the Davis defense. Now a chance to tie or get within 1. Remember, it was 32-19. And since that point, a 14-4 run for the Darts. At that point, it was a 19-8 run in favor of PG, because it was tied 11 in the first quarter. Atwater on the baseline, left it short. Here comes Roberts on the run. Braun down the lane, takes the bump, wipe off the bucket. Was not in his habitual shooting motion. Call the foul on the floor. It'll be the 16th foul. They'll inbound along the baseline. If Dane were here, we go through our whole joke from last night that along with Registered My Athlete, you have to upload their habitual shooting motions of all your players so the officials know, because that is how the rule is written in high school basketball to get the 2-shot foul. Into Mitten. Oh, beautiful move. Michael Mitten lays it in. What a finish for Mitten. Multi-year contributor for Coach McAllister. Agate. He thought he missed it, and Agate buries the three. As soon as he left it, unless he's just that good at chasing his shot, that ball left his hands. Dude was in the key. Buries the triple, and it's a 2-point game. Garrett, no call on the contact either way, misses the shot. Here comes Fisher. Zach terminates. And it's back to Atwater, chance to tie or take the lead. Atwater over Garrett, lifted short. Had a chance to get his 5th foul as well as he lifted his feet. Kind of in between there and left it short. Here comes Mitten. At Agate, got around him and left it. Couldn't get it. Mickelson for the board. No. Gets his own rebound. Mickelson is fouled. And it'll put Mickelson at the line. .4:15 left in the game. Mickelson at the line to shoot 2. As Riker calmly hits the first. Mentioned Riker, the younger brother of Cale Mickelson. Those of you that remember a former stop for us, we had a whole pregame theme that rolled with a bucket made at the no time left at Olympus, and it was Cale in the season opener in 2017, I believe. Goes 1 of 2 out of bounds off of the Agate. It'll be PG basketball. Extra possession for the Vikings. Leading by 3. Into Roberts. Braun terminates. Here's Murdoch. McKay sends it out to Mackay Peterson. Now Mitten. .17 on the shot clock. Roberts finds Mickelson inside and 1. The foul will go to Morgan. It'll put Mickelson back at the line. Beautiful extra pass there from Roberts. And Mickelson right under the hoop. So 5-point lead, looking to make it 6. And he does. So Mickelson on his own personal run here. 42-36. Can't blame Preston. I'm running the scoreboard clock tonight. Preston has a night off. As nice drive by Fisher. Got around Roberts. And able to finish. Maybe a little confidence down the stretch here for Fisher. And Mitten gonna draw another foul. Fans wanted to charge. As a tough one down that low. The foul charge to Colby Wicker. Number 4 on Wicker. The 8th team foul on Davis. And Mickelson hits the first. And split the pair. Down the floor with Davis trailing by 5. Morgan hands off to Fisher, right in the hands of Murdoch. Cross court, Mickelson, and a foul to Alex Fisher. It'll be 1-1 free throws to Mickelson. Number 2 on Alex Fisher. Zach Fisher's been a monster on the boards tonight. I'm sure I probably called him Alex. I'm going to apologize right now, but they're both right on top of each other on the roster. We'll get better throughout the year, I promise. So the front end of 1-1. And it's out. So wait. Oh, I looked at the wrong side. It is double bonus. 18 fouls on the Vikings. Only my second game for basketball this year. So apologize about that mistake. I missed the first. Short on the second as well. 0 for 2. Oh, good hands by Minton. Loose ball. Tracked down by Fisher. And a... We had a... Oh, they had a foul on... They called a foul on Davis on that ball? Apologies, we were dealing with a technical issue. I'll swallow it. I don't know if there's a foul on Davis on that ball. And I know it's a Davis stream and all. Anybody knows that we'll still call this down the middle as best we can. But, man, that's a awkward call. But we'll trust the officials on that one. 2:54, now to 2:50 left. It'll 6-point game. Oh, Eggett right off his chest into the hands of Wicker. Couldn't get the shot off, however. Mike Morgan near side to Atwater, goes at Roberts. Sends back out Wicker. Trying to get back to the corner. Good defense by Minton. Man, he just makes winning plays. Minton reminds me so much of Casey Brown or even Cale Mickelson. Just makes the smart plays, always in the right spot. His heart rate doesn't pick up the moments like this. That inbound's a tough one into Wicker. There's Peterson right in his hip pocket. 2 seconds, 1 second on the shot clock. Contact on the three! No foul to Garrett, said he stayed straight up, but how about the three? From Wicker, 1 possession game. Garrett, short on the triple. No call on the rebound. Quickly the other way, Eggett to Atwater. 3 for the tie. Tied up at 44. Timeout on the floor. How about the threes for Davis? We got a good one. 1:52 left in the fourth. You're watching Davis basketball on the Rewind Sports Network.
Other universities didn't fit into my life.
They said I'd have to quit my job to go to school.
They said it would take me 4 years to graduate.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time. Courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
Salt Lake Running Company is inspiring our community to move with purpose, embrace adventure, and consciously connect to their bodies. Exercise is essential, now more than ever. Take control of the chaos and make time for you. From the gym to the trail, SLRC can help you find the focus to define your finish line. Visit one of our 5 locations along the Wasatch Front or shop online at slrc.com.
Welcome back into Davis High School. Dusty Lister with you. Again, we always remind you, we don't cheer for teams. Even though this is a Davis stream, we don't cheer for Davis with what we do. We cheer for games. We cheer for nights like tonight. Highly contested basketball, or whatever we're calling. We just want good games. We want it called. I always say both ways. That's such a cheap thing. But we'll question it both ways as Mitten can't get to that one. Luckily, it was not a Region 1 special. That's usually called a charge in this region. Wicker down the lane, and a lead to Davis. The resolve of Davis in this game has been impressive. An 8-0 run, and come back the other way, and Makai Peterson ties us up at 46. Remember, it was 44-38. The 2 crazy threes. And the only reason my Agates is crazy is because the way he shoots it and immediately goes after the rebound. Makes you feel like he thinks it's off. But the 3 from Wicker certainly was crazy over Isaac Garrett. There is Wicker. Terminates. Nobody home. He can't get it. And then we're gonna have an offensive, or we're gonna have a foul on the loose ball on probably on Davis. Wicker got stuck in no man's land. It ends up giving up the foul. It would have been better just to give up the ball than try to get in between the defender and the ball, pick up the foul. That really was. That was an awkward spot there for Wicker. Is that 5 or 4 on Wicker? So that is number 5. So Wicker's going to have to come off the floor. 5 huge points down the stretch here for Wicker, but he fouls out of the game. It'll be double bonus free throws for Mickelson, who's going to try to bounce back after missing his last 2 free throws. And 3 of his last 4. He has been nails tonight in other spots on the floor for Coach Mack. Short on the first. The early season legs here for Mickelson. Buries the second. So lead to PG. Timeout taken by Coach McAllister. We'll take it with him. You're watching Davis basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.
It all starts with a smile. To show you care, offer a sign of love, welcome someone home. Even when we don't see each other, or share a room, even without words, smiles bring us together. Let's keep yours healthy. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
They said I have to take tests when they tell me to.
They said my degree would cost a fortune.
But I didn't have to listen to them.
Because I have a university that listens to me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the University of You.
.57 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and a 1-point game as Davis basketball trailing by 1. Reset things. Possession arrow belongs to PG. 10 team fouls on Davis, 8 team fouls on PG. It'd be 1-1 free throws on a non-shooting foul for the Darts. As they'll bring it up the floor. And Coach Mack, a little loose pressure here on the inbound. As they'll back it out, play little matchup. Fisher hands off to Atwater. Remember Wicker, who's been very good down the stretch, just fouled out for Davis. As Ike Morgan sends out to Atwater. Shot clock at 20. Fisher stolen. How about the play by Hadley? Hadley with Fisher on the trail, lays it in, and it's a 3-point game. Clock will continue to run. Shot clock is off. 27 seconds. Atwater gets around the defender. Foul by Hadley. And a good foul to give by Hadley. Coach McAllister was calling for it down here on the floor. So it'll put Atwater at the line for 1-1. It'll be the final 1-1 situation as Isaac Garrett will come back on the floor with 4 personal fouls for the final 24 seconds. But how about the defensive play there by Ryan Hadley? Not only that, get the steal, but get the bucket with Fisher on his back. Terrific play. Atwater off on the first. Misses the front end of 1-1. And Davis has to foul. And there's the foul to Garrett. Everybody kind of forgot what was going on there for the Darts, and the double bonus free throws will go to the other end with Isaac Garrett. The lessons learned in this matchup for both teams, especially for the Darts, we're going to be seeing Davis all season. And to game situations, that's a long pass to come to this angle. Gave the defender the ball. You also like the offensive player to come back to the basketball. He faded toward the baseline. He's able to come underneath it with the steal. And then right here on the missed free throw, everyone from Davis retreats in defense instead of coming up to get the foul and preserve some time on the clock. As Isaac Garrett calmly knocks down the first of 2. It's a 2-possession game. And now a timeout to Coach Sims. 30-second timeout. And again, remind you that we'll have our preview video coming out this weekend. And then also we have our football awards videos coming out. We might have a poll reaction video. Got a little testy on the polls. The athletes' polls, spectacular. However, when it came to the adults' polls, there's a lot of thoughts. And Dana and I typically sit back and take some of it, but we might be doing a reaction video. Keep your eye out on that one. But awards videos will be coming out here very shortly as the polls close today. Remember, it's just a portion of how we decide the Rewind Awards. As Garrett back at the line, made the first. And now a 5-point game as he makes the second. Quickly in the front court, Morgan to Atwater. Atwater trying to get the 3 off, can't. 12 seconds, 10, shot on the way, long rebound to Roberts, and now the foul. And PG looking to ice this one away with 8 seconds to go. And again, for both teams, what a way to start, well, continue the early part of the year. So many things you learn. And these are 2 teams that will figure into the 6A state tournament. And Davis has a lot of room to grow. This PG team as well, graduating so much talent. But you bring back Gary, you add Roberts. You have a Ross on this team as well. So much talent, Mitten and others. And Roberts knocks down both free throws, essentially icing this one away. But for Davis, the resolve, the comeback, to get themselves in this position to have a chance at the end, had the lead at one point, and that'll do it. Final score, PG 53, Davis 46. What a fun night of basketball. We'll have you again on Friday night as Davis will go down to Lehigh, and what will be a lot of fun. Cooper Lewis, Quincy Lewis head coach, Cooper Lewis, Ruffner, and others. Going to be an absolute blast. We will have you right here on KSLSports.com. Again, every game for the Davis Darts will be right here on KSLSports.com. Again, final score, PG 53, Davis 46. Our Heinemann Associates players of the game for PG. We're going to go with Mitten. Thought Michael Mitten was absolutely spectacular throughout this game. Played a spectacular game. And I would go Colby Wicker. He made the shots down the stretch. I'm going to go Zach Fisher. Thought Zach Fisher, what he did on the boards, defense, and other spots really was a difference in keeping Davis in this one. And, of course, I go Wicker as well with the shots down the stretch, because that is all important. But, again, final score, PG 53, Davis 46. We'll see you on Friday night at Lehigh. For Bill Francis, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching Davis Dart Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.